This is not meant to hold fluids, it's just meant to keep the sterility, because now you're extending your sterile use.
Do you not need to clean before?
Yes.
Okay.
Before putting the drape on?
Before we
Yeah.
start, we open the kit, we clean the patient, yes. Then comes this little tray that comes off the box, right? That little tray is gonna have iodine. We are not going to open this here in this lab because these mannequins are allergic to this. So if you pour the packet, then you can get rid of it, right? Then you have this little clamp, and you can grab each cotton ball to clean your patient before you insert Foley, which are soaked with your iodine solution.
So we don't blow things up, yes.
Yeah. And then the actual Foley and the kit, and they're attached. Remember that little tape means that we can take that apart. What does the kit come with? So this is the bag where the urine is collected. Remember we talked about never lifting it up so that we don't bring urine back up into the patient. That's the last thing we want. That makes it easier. So I take the bag out of this box for two reasons. Number one, because I like to have control of things, because I'm a little bit possessive and controlling. My kids say that, right? And I take it out because a lot of times when I leave it there and I'm putting the Foley, the box pulls everything and ruins everything I'm doing. The lubie, the little gel, and where the syringe was, this is in the hospital, of course, I laid the gel down. I open up the Foley. You get your kit, this a little perforated line that opens. That makes it easier, right? So I like to take this off and lay it down with the gel, and it'll tame that monster down. Do this, I leave this ready. Do it this way, so then I have it this way, or I have it ready. Because my first step is cleaning the Foley, collecting the urine, right? And then I attach, another thing is if you don't attach the syringe, remember you have one hand here, how are you gonna attach the syringe? So I prepare everything, I'll attach the syringe, put the gel, soak this up, now I'm ready. All right, so let's say I got my little bag, right? I put my sterile gloves, I set the whole kit, however I'm more comfortable with, right? So now I'm sterile, now I'm gonna go ahead and open up the labia. Now I have a dirty hand, right? I have a complete dirty hand. So I'll go ahead and grab the cotton, one labia. They don't come off if they're dry, but yes. The other labia, and then the middle, and then you can get rid of that. Cleaned with. Then I grab my Foley, right? Grab that. We're gonna go to the highest area, which would be your patient's urethra opening. And when you put this in, it's super slow, you're gonna go in until you get urine. So we got urine back, right? Remember, we don't do this. We just grab it and bring it low, and we're gonna hang it on an area on the bed that does not move. This one doesn't have one, so I'm gonna go with that. Put your Foley down. Now where you don't have to be sterile, because what's sterile? The piece that went from here to the bladder. When you do this, you're gonna have to grab your dirty hand, hold this, and inflate your balloon. She said no? Okay.
You would inflate the balloon before you like move the bag and put it on the bed,
Yes,
right?
I'm
'Cause that
sorry,
would
I was about to
okay.
say, yeah, I moved the bag before I did the inflate the balloon, because if not, it can slide out. They created this thing called the stat lock. So the stat lock has two magical gadgets. It has this little wipe. This wipe is to remove the Foley, right? And then it has this stat lock that has two little things you grab and you open, and that's the glue area that you're gonna put on your patient. Okay, I'm gonna show you how we remove it, and then I'll show you how we hold the other body parts so we can put it in, okay? So remember I said the number one contaminant for nurses is Foley's, it's urine. Well, bring a towel, please. Bring a little towel. So number one, we have to measure, we have to document the measurement. We have to bring a syringe so that you can deflate the balloon. If they have a stat lock, you can bring alcohol swabs, or you can bring the foam and you put it on the stat lock and it'll dissolve the glue. You'll be able to take it off if you don't have to take it off immediately, you could do the Foley part and then take off the glue, right? And don't forget you have to bring a syringe. And then you're gonna go ahead, usually it autofills if you've already put the fluid in and whatever, because you're forcing it in, so when you connect the syringe, it's gonna go whoop and autofill. So when you take this out, bring a towel, put it under, because we're gonna catch it, is what we're gonna do, right? So you're gonna grab the Foley, you're gonna grab the towel, and with one hand, you're gonna roll it in, and you're gonna tell your patient, of course, take a deep breath, you're gonna feel me, a little pressure with taking out the Foley, blah, blah, blah. You roll it out and you catch it in here.